Oh my goodness. We have a guest today.
We just chilling, chilling.
How's it
What's up?
going?
Oh man, it's going pretty good. It's going pretty smoothly.
Yeah, what's going
Yeah.
on your end over there?
Nothing. Just it was raining back
Hmm.
and forth this weekend. Yeah, nothing too crazy, but you know, nothing too wild, nothing too crazy. We still had a couple softball games,
Yeah.
but yeah, it was fun. It was pretty good. We won one,
Does
one.
does Maryland get a lot of summer rain?
Sometimes,
Hmm.
sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't, but it's not too crazy. And
Yeah,
sometimes it like the snow is pretty good too. It's not too like wild. It's not too crazy. I think the last time it was a lot of snow. From what I remember was probably 2012, like
hmm.
2012. Yeah, it was stacked up with snow, stacked up with snow. But nah, not I don't believe since I've been back anything after because I left in like 2014 or something like that and came
Yeah,
back in 19 or something or 15 and
right.
19. So but yeah, it's pretty good. Rain clouds come here and there, nothing too crazy, but it's always hot though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not gonna rain. It's like, oh, you're shivering outside,
Yeah.
anything like
Oh, it's
yeah.
just humid and sticky.
Yeah, true. But
Yeah.
yeah.
My my mom and stepdad just got back from a cruise in
Oh,
Alaska.
nice. Alaska?
Alaska, yeah.
Oh, nice.
And one of the areas there gets like 300 days of rain.
Oh no. Oh no.
It's
Oh,
there's
that's
like
the
a
worst.
rainforest area and
Yeah,
everything there. And so,
yeah,
and that's something that I was telling her about actually. I had just seen on like a documentary or something that there's people that live in that area.
yeah,
They're just so used to the rain, obviously, because it's 300 days out of the year. And they just do everything in the rain. They don't use umbrellas anymore or anything.
yeah,
Walk around and do their things because that's what
yeah.
they are used
You're
to.
used to it. Oh man.
It's just a pouring
Yeah.
normal rain.
Yeah. When it doesn't rain, you're like, what is going on
Yeah,
here?
right. So very interesting. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's so hard to imagine just walking around umbrella-less.
I couldn't imagine. Oh man. And
Graduation graduation ceremony, you're just like, all right.
oh man. Like they don't care.
They just don't care. Yeah.
Well, hey, good on them. I don't know if I can do it.
Yeah.
I think when it's places like that, when there's places like they're just like suffering like that, I think I would just have to
Suffering.
I would just have to leave. Like seriously, like if it's somewhere that's raining like that, and if I myself complained about it, I would just I would just move somewhere like in northern New York where it's like snows all the time and it's super cold. And like you hear people like, oh, I can't stand this weather. This weather sucks. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, it sucks. I only got, probably a couple more years here. How long have you been here? Well, 38 years. It's like, what? You obviously love it.
You you obviously love it.
You
Yeah.
obviously love it. Leave. Yeah. But that rain, you just get soggy. You're always wet and dewy, right?
Yeah, like that's a good point. Does this Alaska place, for example, do they have better socks?
Right?
Shoes just always sloshy?
I don't know what I would do. Listen, if my socks are wet, erase the day. I'm going home. I don't care unless I have to be outside. It's not happening.
Hmm.
Oh Lord. I don't know. It's like everything like oversized, so it won't like get their hands wet, and they're wearing big, right, big gigantic raincoats. Oh,
For all we know, they're just walking around barefoot.
true. You never know. You never know. I don't know. I mean, you know, sometimes it's always hot somewhere, sometimes it's always cold somewhere, sometimes it's always
Yeah,
raining somewhere. You know, that's how the earth works, I guess.
that is how it works. Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
it turns. This
Yeah.
round ball, it turns and somehow
Yeah.
the sun warms up different places.
Oh Lord. Or some people would say it's it's flat, you know.
hmm
I don't listen. I just know that I'm living. Okay.
Have you seen the Flat Earther documentary?
I saw it on I don't know, is it like Netflix or Amazon or something like that? I think I
I don't
saw
know what it
something
was
like
on
it.
originally. We watched it on Tubi is where it's
Okay. Okay.
now.
Okay. Okay.
But it
Okay.
was from like 2018 or so.
Oh, okay. All
But
right.
it's really funny.
Yeah. I could have swore I saw like a commercial or something about it, and then I just carried on with my life
hmm
because
hmm
it really basically it doesn't matter because it's not going to change. Like it's not going to change my life.
hmm hmm
I'm going to go to work. I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to watch TV. I'm going to laugh. I'm going to go to Top Golf. It doesn't matter to me, right? It doesn't change anything for me.
hmm
So, but yeah, I think some things I'm like, wait, what? Wait, it's flat because of what? All right, word up. I mean, if you like it, I love it. Okay, that's all I gotta say. If you like it, I love. I'm not gonna argue with if it's flat, if it's concave, if it's round.
Huh.
Man, I don't care, right? Because it's not gonna lower my taxes. Okay,
Not gonna lower the taxes.
it's not. Sheesh.
hmm
So, but
hmm
yeah, I've seen a couple of things on on the internet and people just saying the weirdest stuff. And sometimes, like if you think you're like, oh wow, that does make sense. And then I'm like, wait a minute, but I'm a human being with common sense. So then I just carry on my life. I just continue sweeping, mopping, or doing whatever I was doing. So
Yeah. I mean, my favorite part in it was that they try to do all of these experiments to show
yeah,
that it's flat. And they're like,
yeah.
well, if it's round, it would do this. So like we're gonna do this, and it would do exactly that. And they're like, oh well, it's probably just broken today or whatever. Like,
Perfect.
like,
Perfect.
oh, okay.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I understand, people have to do things, but if it's round, cool. If it's flat, cool.
Mhm.
I'm, nothing is, physically going to going to affect my. Oh my God, the road is flat.
Uh-huh.
It does. I'm just going. I'm gonna continue to watch sharks. Okay.
Yeah. How was your Shark Week experience?
Oh, it's still going on. It's still going on. Shark Week goes on for a while, so it's good. Sometimes there's some stuff I don't catch, so I like watch it like the next week or
Mhm.
next day. So yeah, it's pretty good,
Yeah.
pretty
Your
interesting.
favorite type of shark show?
I think my favorite type of shark, it has to be the Mako, probably the
Mhm.
Mako shark. Small, fast,
I
real,
don't
real.
know that one.
Oh man, Mako sharks are super, super, super interesting. So I like any kind of shark, any kind of fish. I think they're so interesting. Snakes, the coral, just the worms, everything is just so interesting
Mhm.
because there's just so much stuff we don't know about
Yeah.
underwater, and it's super scary, but it's super interesting at the same time, right? I
Mhm.
love watching it on TV. I'm not getting in the water looking for shark. I'm just throwing that out there I'll give you that for free. Okay. If it was somebody say, hey, you want to go under the water and check out these shark and something that we've never seen before, my answer is immediately, nah, I'm good. I'll watch it on TV. Right.
You
Just because
don't,
if
you don't want to be in the cage.
listen, I'm first of all, I'm not going to be on TV and they're going to be saying, black male from California, femur is snapped off by great white because he wants to go out there in the murky water. Listen, that's never going to happen. I promise you, never going to happen. So, I try to stay in, I like going in water where I can see,
Hmm.
it's clear. When
Hmm.
it's too murky, sometimes I yell shark just because it's a Thursday. Okay. If I'm out there, listen, I just want everybody to be safe and keep you agile. Okay. Get out of the water. Get out of the water. Okay. You don't need to
Just a shark drill.
just a shark, just a shark drill. I'm serious. Like, nah, I can't. Nah, I don't want to be in those situations. Love watching them on TV. Love
Mhm.
watching them on TV. Right. Just like, going to like concerts. I know like a lot of people like to go to concerts and like, I need to go to this concert and this concert, this concert. And me, I watch it on TV. Why? Because I want to go to the bathroom. I want to pause it. I don't want to miss anything. I want to
Uh,
pause it. I want to go to the bathroom. I want to give me a little schniggity snack. Okay, go to the pantry, give me a little schniggity snack, and come back and press play. That's it. Listen, I'm a simple man.
uh-huh.
Okay.
I mean, it is
So
a very different experience seeing somebody live versus watching it on TV.
and I understand it. And I've been to a couple concerts and ooh,
Hmm.
however, my assessment is if I could do listen, if I can go to a concert in my underwear and socks, I'm Gucci. Okay, we're good. Okay, put a little porter potty just for me. Okay, right
Porta
next to
potty.
me. One of those big ones, not the little small ones. Right, and I'll be good. Other than
Uh-huh.
that, eh, you know, I'll just keep it on the TV, I guess.
Not not your
Right,
not your
right.
choice of activity.
No, 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 not even almost.
Hmm.
Not even almost. Put it on the big screen downstairs in the basement. It's all dark. I'm good. It's I got surround sound. Okay, it's almost like I'm there in person.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I mean, do they usually air concerts?
I mean, YouTube maybe, and it's
Okay.
probably like sometimes a lot of stuff I don't want to see anyway. Like I don't want to see all the running around the pre-performers where like the openers.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, just get to the two or three songs I like, and I got other stuff to do. Okay, I gotta watch Sharks. Okay, I gotta watch Sharks.
The
All
sharks are waiting for me.
right. Listen,
I gotta get into my shark cage. They're like in your
exactly,
living room in a cage.
exactly. Or if I want to pretend, I'll just like take a fork and I'll put the fork up to the TV, right, and then I'll act like it's like I'm in the cage, right? Boom.
Oh my gosh, you're so
Smooth,
annoying.
smooth and easy right there. Okay. And when I listen, I don't have to pee in the water. I can just pause it, go to the bathroom, come on back.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
yep. But, you know, just like to live life and
Just,
relax.
just like to live
I
life.
just I just like to live life and relax. That's it. Yep. How's your weekend?
Weekend was good. It wasn't a very eventful weekend.
Yeah.
Mostly errand kind of
Okay.
stuff,
Yeah.
grocery shopping, things
Okay.
like that. One of those basic weekends where
Yeah,
nothing is
yeah, yeah.
going
There's
on.
no, there's there's nothing wrong with that. I like those. I like those weekends. I
Yeah.
like to do other stuff too. Top golf. Gym, just regular stuff.
Hmm.
Beach sometimes. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't do too much anything. I got hit in the listen. I took my key. My first of all, my eyes swollen. I almost went to the hospital. I almost went to urgent care. Okay. Had my
What?
key. Key slipped. I was putting something up. Key slipped out. I don't know why I had it on my finger. Key slipped out, hit me in
Oh
my
my
eye.
gosh.
Almost died. All right, I was trying to call the ambulance. I was trying to call 911 and everybody. Oh my God, it hurts so bad.
Oh my
I
gosh.
was icing for like 4 days straight. Like the last 5
Yeah.
days was icing. So
I do
it
see it's
hurts.
a little puffy underneath there.
Yes, it hurts so bad too, and it feels hot.
I'm surprised you didn't have a black eye.
I know, right? I was about to wrap it up, right? I was just about to wrap it up, put some stuff on my elbow too, just in case my wrist, like, I hit myself in the eye. Yeah, but I think I'll be pretty good though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just got done icing a little while ago too. Oh man. But other than that, same thing. Relax. Not too much. Didn't do a whole lot of stuff.
Basically, you got beat up over the weekend.
Exactly. Exactly. You know how that goes. Yeah, other than that, just relax, wash some clothes, fold some clothes. That's my favorite thing. Like I can fold clothes all day. I love folding clothes. Turn some music on.
That is the opposite of anybody's good
Oh,
times.
listen.
Majority of people hate folding clothes,
I
myself
know, I
included.
know. But the thing, like, I just like turn music on, and I feel like I could do like all kinds of stuff, like all kinds of stuff.
Mhm,
So and
mhm.
it's just like the time just goes by kind of quick. It's kind of quick, so I'm not
What's
really paying
your
attention.
what's your cleaning music?
My cleaning music can go from drug dealer music, okay. All right, that's my favorite, right? I'm about to go shoot up and rob some banks. That's how I feel when the music kick in, okay? Right? I can put on some. Oh, I can also put on some Taylor Swift. I can put on some country. I can do everything. It's just all kinds of all kinds,
Mhm.
except jazz.
Interesting.
Jazz makes me want to punch people's face off. I don't know why. Listen, it's not. I don't know. I just don't. It just doesn't get me into the I want to do things rhythm. It just gets me into the turn me off or get me out of this, situation immediately. Immediately. But I can listen every, anything else.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, things I can't listen to though. Because why? Because I don't want to be in prison. If I listen to DMX, listen, if you hear DMX and I'm in a car somewhere, get out immediately because I'm about to do some stuff. I'm probably gonna be on the Channel 7 News the next day, okay? DMX turns me up. But that's why I gotta steer clear from DMX sometimes.
No more. It's blocked on
No, yeah,
everything.
I'm telling you, it gets me super turned up. But anything else is, I can just do whatever. Water, grass. I like things I don't want to do, like water, grass, take long runs, take long walks. I just put music on. Put music on, I'm good. Yep.
Mhm.
Except work. I can't work while music going on. I can't
Mhm.
work meaning like type something out or write something out that I need to be focusing on. No, because you're gonna get lyrics in there 100%. You're gonna get lyrics in there 100% of the time. So yes, I can't do that. When I'm working, it has to be quiet. Yeah, it has
Yeah.
to be quiet. Yeah. Anything else? Music? It's easy.
Yeah. I
Yep.
like that.
Yeah.
Connect to the music.
Yeah.
So,
100%.
well, our one little philosophical question we still have to look at for today
Yes.
was what makes something right or wrong?
Oh man, what makes something right or
Which
wrong?
is such a hard one, right? Because so
Yeah.
basically, when I was thinking about it, right, some people are basically arguing that they would argue that right or wrong is determined by what makes somebody happy or not.
Mm. Okay.
Others might argue that it's like a set of rules, right?
Okay.
That like there's a rule set by a specific person and it's either right or wrong that we follow them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I can see that, but you can look at it that way, or you can because anything like you can make what makes me happy may not make somebody else, happy. So I don't know about. I mean, I can see where people, with uh that's not thinking a lot would say, oh yeah, this is the best way to consider what's
Yeah.
right. But I think you have to think about it like morals as well and what's best for the majority of the people and who wrote these rules.
Hmm.
Right. That's something else, that we gotta think about. Who said these are right or wrong? That the good guys or the bad guys, and then who are the good guys and who are the bad guys?
Yeah, I think
Right.
that goes into that same question, like what determines
Exactly.
somebody to be bad or good?
Exactly. So I think it all depends on so much stuff. Like, uh, yeah, I think it just depends on too much stuff. But basically, I think the easy answer is like, for a majority, what would be the most moral thing? I think
Mhm.
that considers like right and wrong, because you can say like I like to see people get kicked in the chest, right? It makes me happy, it makes me giggle. Okay. That doesn't mean it's right,
Mhm.
right? And I know because of, morale and ethics, and like that's not, right for this situation. But in
Mhm.
an action movie, that's exactly what I want to see. That's right. When it goes around, you can't just start kicking people in the chest at Stater Brothers. Okay. Police gonna
But
get
what's
called.
funny is when I was gonna guess that fill in the blank, I was gonna say Stater Brothers too. So just right
Right?
there.
Exactly. Like you can't you can't be doing that. So I think the majority of like ethics and morals and things, like you can't go around uh killing people dot 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 for no reason, right?
Mhm.
That's again, but then other times people think uh are guns right or wrong? There's a big thing about are guns right or wrong. Now, this is just me. I have never in my life ever seen a gun jump up, put bullets in itself, and start firing away. I've never seen that. I have 2015 vision. I can see very well, and I've never seen that in my life. Now, I feel right that and statistics show that bad people that
Mhm.
go around killing people for no reason is the problem.
Mhm.
Right? Guns are not the problem. It just so happens that some of those people, shoot, kill, rob, steal with these items in their hand. Right? You can also say that with automobiles, right? Because people get in accidents, and you can say automobiles kill people. We don't need to make any more automobiles, right? Doesn't make sense. Just like it doesn't make sense to say, guns should be banned. You should say the people that drive those automobiles or handle those weapons need to think properly, get the right training, get the right license, do checks, do background checks, mental evals, all of that, to see if they can drive on the road or be able to legally purchase a weapon.
Mhm.
But that's just,
Yeah, it's
that,
just more about the regulation of the piece, but yeah.
yes. But I think what's best and better for the majority of the people, morality, ethics, common sense, is what determines good or bad, right or wrong.
Hmm.
I think that's what I think.
Yeah. Do we
Yeah.
think that gut feelings are reliable?
Gut feelings. What do you think? Because I have something that's
I
insane.
don't know, that's so hard because it's like it depends on the gut, you know?
Like what you eat
Right? Like
yesterday.
what? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because gut feelings can be I think what my brain is going, right, is that our gut feelings are determined and curated based on our thinking, our
Yeah,
everyday thinking,
yeah.
right? And so if we're generally thinking in that morale, empathetic kind of thought processing, then our guts should be reliable with that same thinking as well, right? But
Hmm.
if we're constantly going across, if we're constantly crossing the line blurring what is our own, definition of right or wrong if we are constantly questioning like overall law, like stealing things,
Mhm.
right? I don't know, threatening people, things
Yeah,
like that. Our gut is going to reflect the same things,
yeah.
right? And so I guess an overall consensus then would be no,
Okay.
because everybody's gut is, I don't know, determined and influenced by other things,
Yeah,
right? I don't know.
yeah.
So it's
True.
confusing.
True, but I think that's good. But again, you got to think of that other, 50% of the freaking coin, right? Because you got people that's like doing this and doing stuff that they know they shouldn't be doing it. Let's let's keep it gangster. When people do weird type stuff, they know I shouldn't be stealing from, Target or Target, what I like to say, right? I shouldn't be stealing from Target or Wally World. I shouldn't be stealing from that. But they do it anyway. They make these choices, right? Because that's what separates us from the animals. Choices, right?
Mhm.
We have choices. And they know they shouldn't do it, but they do it anyway. But the other 50% of people are like, you know what? I'm not going to steal stuff. I'm going to work hard for my money. I'm going to do, go to work, go to school, get this trade, do whatever, so I can go and buy stuff. So I think when those people may have gut feelings, I think that they could work in,
Mhm.
positive ways. You know how sometimes you're like, oh, maybe I shouldn't go that way, or oh, you know what? Let me check this door to make sure I locked it. All right.
Yeah. I
So
mean, I think that is based on the assumption, though, that everybody just inherently has a moral compass,
true. True, 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 true.
which I don't know, that's a different question, right? Does everybody, and is that more taught or something that you just have, right? If
Mm,
a child is born to lifelong criminals or gang members, is that
yeah.
child going to have the moral conscience that society needs them to have?
If and that's like nature versus nurture, right? And
Yeah.
and the thing is, I think that on the bigger scale, if that child is born to, you know, thugs, white collar crime, all of this things that are going on, drugs, stealing money, doing this, I think if that's what they're around and that's what they grow up with in schooling as well, then I think more often than not, they may go down that path. But I don't think just because if a child is born and they have parents and their parents do wild stuff, their parents steal and their parents do this, because yes, we are around our parents for a certain amount of time,
Mhm.
those learning years, right? But I don't think, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I don't think it's going to be too much. You're around them all the time. But when you start going to school and start getting friends and start doing this, then you may get a wider array of people that you're going to come in contact with on an
Mhm.
everyday basis. But that also, you got to also think about where's this person going to school at? What city are they in, right? Are
Mhm.
they in, this part of the city, or in that part of the city, or in this town, that town?
Mhm.
Did the parents say, I'm going to steal and rob to get out of this place that I'm in and take my child to a more uh, affluent place and put them in school?
Yeah.
Then the tables couldn't be turned.
Mhm.
But if they're in, PS 378 or something, uh, uh, listen, it's a rap for them. Okay.
Yes, 378. Yeah.
listen, it's a rap for little Timmy. Okay, little Timmy's going in the little Timmy's going to take his little fork and he's going to look through it, right? Like, yeah, in a couple years, it's going to be me, right? So,
Poor little
I mean,
Timmy.
Yeah, poor little Timmy. But yeah, I think parents and friends are really parents. We can't choose. Friends, for the most part,
Hmm.
or people that we're around, for the most part. I say friends and people that we're around because, um, aunts, uncles, cousins, brothers, sisters, things like that. We're going to be around those people. But it's because they're family, they're going to be around the house, they're going to be the things you go to. But friends, we choose our friends. And that
Sure.
can also be something that's like, all right, I kind of like this aspect of these people, or we are in the same class, or we like the same, we like playing chess, right? I don't
Hmm.
like playing handball by the handball courts, getting beat up or slapped on, for for recess.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Hmm.
I think it's the people that we choose to be around are the ones where we kind of are influenced by the most.
Sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense. I'm wondering, I guess not wondering, but I do think that there is also that cultural aspect too, that different cultures might have different grades of right or wrong also.
True.
I mean, just the biggest example I think is the difference of like violence versus like nudity, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like looking at European countries that are perfectly okay with nudity in majority of shows versus not having as much violence as US kind of shows, right?
True.
So
True.
that's a different kind of projection that they
Mm-hmm.
have into their younger generation or their overall society.
True. 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 Yeah. Yeah. You're absolutely right. And like being like respectful to people, respectful to older people. I know I was in Korea. I was stationed in Korea, then I've been to Korea back and forth
Hmm.
plenty of times. And the culture that we witnessed over there was way, more respectful. Um, and that's something like, you really don't get too much of that in a wide base in
Hmm.
the States, right? People are just I don't and it's just not. I'm not gonna say it's not like that. I didn't see that in Korea. So yeah,
Yeah, that makes
very
sense.
good.
And the also, I guess now that you mentioned the older generation as well, like the concept of retirement homes does
Mm-hmm.
not exist in like Asian cultures.
Mm-hmm.
Not to say that retirement homes are wrong, just the scale of right. Like
Yes.
Asian cultures would not deem that as right, right? Where
Yes.
we think it's perfectly acceptable, and some
Mm-hmm.
circumstances I think do require that,
Yeah.
but that would not be the case in other places.
Yeah. True. It's like they're like, I'm not gonna leave Paw and Meemaw out there for somebody to do, for them to just go out there and do it. I want to take care of them. I want to be in the
Mhm.
house and things like that. But yeah, yeah, I think and I don't think there's anything wrong with either.
Yeah,
There's,
right.
there's there's nothing wrong with either. So again,
It's just varying scales. So
yeah,
what makes something right or wrong? I don't know that we determine an answer there,
yeah,
but
I
it's a
don't know, man.
good discussion piece.
Yeah, yeah, it definitely is. It definitely is. Got you thinking. Got me thinking about all kind of different scales and metrics that we can, think about on,
Hmm.
you
Yeah,
know, what
like
can factor in.
yeah, like you
Yeah,
said, it's determined on so many different things. Like if this is
yeah,
the case, then this. If this is
yeah.
the case, then this, right? That there's so
Exactly.
many factors.
Yeah. I don't know. I just don't know. So basically, for like, what's the other thing that's super huge? Abortion, super huge, right? There are people. No, you don't do that. No, and then people are no, you need to. Now, this is just me. This is just me. I don't know anything. I think there should always be up to months or weeks, right? It should be the woman's choice, because you never know what happens, right? Yes, you can be irresponsible, Or, there's freaking all kinds of, essay that can happen, anything that can happen that's like, oh man, unfortunate event. Why are people saying no, have the baby? It's like, are you serious right now? That's insane to me.
Hmm.
But again, people think it's right and some people think it's wrong. I think it should be a woman's choice 100% of the time. And
Hmm.
there's no place that should be illegal to get a boy. I mean, now
It shouldn't be a felony for a doctor to perform.
exactly. Because when you start doing that, and then what starts happening, then people say, hey, I know this guy that used to be a doctor in
Mhm.
Eastern Asia, and he can do it. And then it starts getting loosely
Hmm.
illegal
Unregulated.
and
Yeah.
unregulated. And now you got, babies, all kind of wild stuff happen. And
Yeah,
I
you
don't
have
think that's
Cindy
right.
flying to Thailand.
Exactly, for $37. And now you got little babies everywhere.
Yeah.
We don't need that. We just need to be professionally done. And I think that's right. But
Hmm.
again, what is right or wrong?
Hmm.
You
Yeah.
know? Hmm.
I know. So many windows, so many trap
Yeah.
doors to fall into there.
True. 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 True.
So I pulled up our spin wheel for next week.
All right. Our
Spin that
trusty
real
Dusty.
quick here.
Trusty Dusty.
Trusty Dusty. And looks like we are landing on morning routines.
Ooh.
So whether that's talking about our specific routines, the
Yeah.
benefits of routine,
Yeah.
the cons of those routines, if it differs from morning to night, lots of
Yeah.
options there. So,
Okay. All right. I'm good. I got that one.
all right.
All
So,
right.
what do you have coming up? Anything fun that you want to close with here?
No, I watched The Mole,
I
and
did.
I remember that I watched it last,
Hmm.
the the old ones, and then the last season one. And I know it's weird, but I kind of feel, just from some stuff they say, I don't think the mole knows who the mole is until the end. I know it sounds
The
weird.
mole?
The mole.
Like they
I
don't
think
know themselves that they're the
I
mole?
think the mole themselves don't know who the mole is the entire time. I understand that they say, "Oh, this is what they told me to do here. This is what they told me to do there." Seems kind of fishy.
That is
See,
the strangest thing. I mean, they should, according to the
they
end and the
should.
rollback,
They should end the
they show the
rollback.
things that they do to be the mole because they know they're the mole. And even the second season, he was like, it was so hard for me to figure out what to do each time because I knew that they would be on to me if I did this.
That's what they say.
So,
However, it just seems fishy to me.
okay.
It seems, because everybody's doing mole type stuff. They're like, maybe if I do this, they'll think I'm the
Yeah,
mole.
right.
Maybe if I do this, then they'll get the wrong answer. And
Right.
I'm like,
Yeah.
do you know you're the mole? What's going on here? What kind of parallel universe is this? Nah, I don't know. But yeah, I like the mole. It was good.
Overall, out of the two newest seasons, I liked the first one more.
I like the first one better.
So,
True, 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 true. Yep.
but
Good.
all right. Well, have a good week.
All right, you
Thanks for
too.
jumping on.
Yep. All
Appreciate
right.
you.
All right. Appreciate you. I'll see you. I don't know. I'll call you.
All right.
All
Well,
right. Love you. Bye.
bye.